This is AI Buddy Landell, and you're about to listen to Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. So stop working yourself into a shoot you numbnuts. This show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Don't be a dumbass and get offended by anything on this show. And if you do get offended, that's a you problem. Before I throw it to the fellas for another banger of an episode, shout out to all the BTT patrons who keep this show going, including the largest Patreon contributors, Disrespectfully, Classy, Mark E. Blassie, Joe Ice, Good Old Justin, and the Token Smurfette and John Potts. Now, enjoy this Outlaw Mud Show podcast. Remember, if it don't snow, it don't go. And be blessed and be a blessing, pal.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Cornette, pro wrestling legend, and you're listening to the Booking the Territory Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast.
This is the artist formerly known as Daryl Van Horn, James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, and I'm here to let you know I would rather slam my cock in a car door than to miss the dulcet tones of Hard Body Harper, my illegitimate son, on Booking the Territory podcast.
Woo, Messi, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell my people, my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss Booking the Territory. Oh, yeah.
This is a one-man gang. You're listening to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast, where tonight we are covering WCW Saturday Night on TBS from January the 8th, 1994. If you're listening on YouTube and you can't stop moving like Harper over there, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on the video, and make sure you type a comment or two what you like or didn't like about the episode. It helps the channel grow. It makes Harper very, very happy. It's not going to make him watch these episodes of Saturday Night, but at least he won't be as salty as he normally is. Speaking of Harper, he's sitting here with Doc and myself. Doc, I guess I'll go to you first. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. I'm going to need some help, though, on something.
Sure.
I'm going to need a real serious tutorial on UFC, the talent in UFC, now that I'm going to start watching their premium live events.
What?
That's a pay raise for some of you boys, isn't it?
I mean, how did it work when the WWE, that was the WWE talent's biggest gripe when the network came about and people weren't going to be paying for pay-per-views anymore if they had the network.
TKO's making moves, though, because they moved WWE to ESPN. They moved UFC over to Paramount.
So are they going to get a piece of that? Probably not, huh?
Who?
Goddamn pal pronouns.
What's the talent need to get paid for?
Bro, this is all executives getting paid. What are you talking about?
Isn't that fucking crazy, bro?
That's it.
Is there money involved?
Right.
I need to go to Nickel State.
Really?
That ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help.
Be smart like Michael.
That's not gonna help you either.
Bruh. My daughter was asking about going there. She's like, Dad, you're an alumni. Do I get some kind of scholarship? We look it up. It was minimal. If your parent was an alumni, you can't get money if you go there. And I was like, they looked it up. I looked it up. I was like, are you kidding me? What a joke.
Well, your wife went to college, huh, Mike?
She went to 3 different universities. Yes.
Whoa.
She went where you went for a little while.
Me?
Oh, she went to Suno
or Delgado.
She didn't go to Suno or Delgado. She went to one of the places you went for a little while. I don't want to say it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Texas Southern.
Yeah, Texas State.
Wow,
what was that?
You racist son of a bitch.
Class C. Hey.
That's right. I thought I saw her at Prairie View. That's right.
That's real classy.
Oh my God.
I was the kicker.
Man, you all have amped up the racism lately, and my inbox is feeling it.
amped up the racism. We haven't been racist once.
Dude, I'm done. I'm just done responding to people who get mad at the things y'all say. I
know, but the funny thing is this. You have if I can say this, you have a black wife, which means you have children of, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but not all like me and Harper.
Not
if
pink
you
necks.
thought for one if you thought for 1 second, so this is a hobby that we like to enjoy each other's company and hang out and talk. So if you were going to come do this with your black ass and the rest of your wonderful black family, people need to put some critical thinking on the page here.
People are dumb. You're asking a lot. You realize that, right?
Here's the thing that people really need to understand that I've learned on the youth sports sidelines. You know who the worst ethnicity is? White people.
Oh boy, that just triggered. Tell Doc, he don't know what he's fucking talking about. It's them other ones.
Right. We are the worst of all of them.
Why is that?
Hey, Boomer Harper.
Every race. Here we go. And it ain't racism if I say every race. Every race is full of dickheads.
Boy,
but the biggest dickheads come from our people, Harper.
Right. Explain.
Boomer Harper's challenging you.
Right, because he doesn't want to. Now we may be exposing something. The entitlement that the world must revolve around you exists squarely on the shoulders of the white suburbans.
That's right, baby.
See?
You're welcome.
My brown and black friends that I run with in the youth sports world, they don't expect anything good to ever happen. So they're like, fuck it, who cares? But these white people act like that the red carpet must be rolled out 24/7. And so I'm telling you, I am not ashamed to be white. I am what I am, just like Mike and you.
Just like Popeye.
But we're the worst.
I am what I am. All right. Well, on that note, we didn't have any 5-star reviews this week. But
that's not good because of the racists.
You're right.
That's right. If we would just lay off the racism and the tariffs, we could get somewhere in this world.
Boy, that's the one getting people lately because Harper won't let it go. Here's what I've learned over the decade of doing this show.
Everybody
if you joke about anything, like, okay, I'll go back to a statement I made many years ago. Everybody wants you to push the envelope until you stumble on the one thing that triggers that particular person. So you'll get these folks who, I've seen it now over the course of the show. They loved what we did because we were just unhinged and we just said whatever we wanted. And then what happens is over the course of a decade, you cross the Rubicon of the one thing that
Buddy Landell,
that doesn't sit well in their mind. And for Harper lately, he can't stop talking about and joking about tariffs. Everything is tariff.
You know what Mike's is?
And it's
can I tell you? Tell everybody.
Stop triggering people because he keeps saying the word tariff. And my thought process is this, bruh. There's way too much going on in this world outside of the 90 minutes when we record or longer every week. I am not about to get worked up into a lather because Harper can't control himself and he's trying to trigger people. Like, I know what he's doing.
But Mike, yours is property taxes.
Oh God, that just triggers me to no end.
White people triggers me. Here's the thing though, Harper, get this. I got a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Latrell's 13 now. He's 5'10". His shoes are my size. He got us a pair of 12s.
Jesus.
Loves shoes. Wants to buy a pair of shoes for each occasion. But guess where those are made? in a country where we have levied. What have we levied against that country, Harper?
Tariffs.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Okay, see that right there. Right there.
I guess that's the thing now. Kids just have a million pairs of goddamn shoes now.
There was kids like that when we were young, though, Harper. I mean, that's not new.
Yeah,
when I was a kid,
Harper,
you got a pair of shoes.
He's wearing Jordans.
He's wearing Jordans? Well, fuck, I don't want to hear shit about you being broke.
I didn't say, well, that's why I'm broke. I didn't say he's wearing Jordan. I said Jordans, which means he's got multiple pairs.
Oh, my fucking God. But y'all are marks.
Here's the other thing. Because we play soccer, he's rolling through a pair of cleats about every 4 to 5 months because Mike, you know this. Those things just fall apart after a while.
Oh, God. I went through it with baseball cleats and football cleats. I get it because you watch them play, dude. They play hard, man. It's you want to get mad at them, but it's not like they're doing anything unnatural to them for them to wear down.
Hey, look,
I don't. Cleats that he wants are like the official whatever the fuck cleats, right? No. The messy cleats.
No, here's the thing. What people need to understand. I'm at a point, and boy, Mike, I'm on shoot here, but I'm at a point where I don't care what political party you are. You get my vote if you can get all the companies off my back and out of my wallet so that I can breathe.
That's crazy. Your kid has multiple pairs of Jordans. Maybe you're the black one.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh, my God. Y'all are the worst.
Right, dude. I think one pair to start school and then maybe like 2 or 3 more through the year. That was it, bro.
Harper,
so maybe I'm white and he's not because I've never had a pair of Jordans.
So hold on.
I've never had.
No.
Fuck that.
The point Harper was trying to make is back in our day, we got a pair of shoes and them suckers, them tennis had to last. I'm not disagreeing with you, Harper. What I'm saying is, because I was the same way. Like if I got a pair of shoes at the beginning of the year, I was wearing them for everything. I mean, not like football or baseball, but like. Yeah, like
right.
anything
everything.
PE wise, I was wearing my basketball shoes for PE, basketball, whatever. But the thing is, but let's not act like they didn't have kids that we knew who did have multiple pairs, because that was also the case. Now, it wasn't me or you or Doc, but there were kids who I used to always be like, God damn, bro, you lucky. You don't even realize it. Your parents buy you all that bull crap.
Bro, for real.
I can't get a new pair until my big toes coming out of both pair.
Right. I would get a pair, like when I was a kid, it'd be like the whatever the fucks, right?
Shoe Town.
Like a step above, right. And then
get some Stadias.
I don't remember what that was.
I think I remember
having a pair that had a Z on it. It was some shit brand. And I remember I started the 6th grade. It just when they still had Mervyn's. And Mervyn's brand was called Cheetahs. That was their brand. And I had a pair of Cheetahs, and I would never, they're like, hey, you motherfucker, you with them fucking shit kickers. I'm like, man, if it's not a fucking brand that has a commercial on fucking TV, I'm not fucking getting it. And then that's when I was getting, now she wouldn't buy me fucking like badass Nikes, just something that was fucking presentable, like a pair of Pumas.
What about some Ruse?
God, but, I mean, not by that time. I mean, like when I was a little kid, I remember having a pair of Ruse. Not when I was in middle school.
You weren't a little kid in middle school?
No, like I mean, like small. Like when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old.
Oh,
Harper, you ever had a pair of LA Gear?
Oh yeah.
No,
I never had that. That was way too. That was too high tone for me.
Dude, they sold those. They were cheap in Shoe Town. They were real cheap.
I think the biggest brand I had was like Reebok. If I had a pair of fucking little basic ass.
You were on it if you had Reebok.
Yeah, like that was she would go to JCPenney's and I get a pair of fucking Reeboks.
I remember I was 14 when I turned 14, or I think it was like 14, my mama got me a pair of, not the Chuck Taylor Converse, but like those Cons. The Converse. Yeah, remember Converse made those Cons? They were bulky, bruh.
They were kind of like those shoes I got, like the Converse Weapons.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie.
You wore those shits in the shower, I bet.
Dude, I wore that hella. I swear I got about a year and a half, 2 years out of them things. I beat them shoes up to no end.
Hell yeah. Now they wear them once ago. They're scuffed. I can't wear them anymore.
Oh my God.
Shit,
Don't get me started.
You better get your fucking feet in his fucking shoes before I fucking style.
Okay.
I remember they would get dirty.
Trigger alert. Somebody didn't think that was funny. Mike, you know he's wrong for that. He shouldn't joke like that. There's nothing funny about that. I don't know why.
The older I get, the more they need to put Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, now you sound like
you see,
bruh.
Mike.
No, he knows what he's doing. He don't believe that. That's the worst part of it. He's saying that because he knows. People.
I just know that Jerry Jones in his documentary premiere last night said, if there's the NFL is a year-round business, and if there's not anything going on, I know how to stir it up. And I took that to heart for tonight.
Okay. Ridiculous, but all right. Well, we don't have any 5-star reviews, so if you haven't left one already, leave a 5-star review on Podcast Addict or Apple Podcasts, and we will read it on air. And also, don't forget to become a patron. We have a Clash coming up, Clash 26. The only way to listen to the review of that is by going to tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. That is tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. Get over 400 plus Patreon exclusive shows that are there. Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Episode 1 was the Cowboys White House, and I heard that they're going to cover that on that Cowboys documentary, which may be the only reason I watched that bullshit.
Oh, really? That might be make it worth watching. For anybody who doesn't know, they're doing some kind of Cowboys thing on Netflix. I saw the commercial for it last night, and Doc asked me about it. I was like, yeah, I saw that. I'm not really interested, but I don't know, man. Now that they're going to show something about the Cowboys White House, it might be worth watching at least that part of it.
What they have to do, get a black light and then like squeegee the cushions out so that they can make some baby.
Exact comments was something like, bruh, they ought to bring those sofa cushions to the sperm bank and wring them out. He probably doesn't
get them wet a little bit.
Probably doesn't even remember saying that.
That's how you build a Patreon channel there.
One of y'all made a comment about snorting a line of cocaine off of Michael Irvin's schlong.
That sounds like something I might say.
That was the very first Patreon episode. What an episode. Boy, we hot shot the territory on that one. Oh, man. All right. What else we got?
Speaking of reverse hot shotting, maybe we should talk about this week's wrestling.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, again, this is January 8th of 1994, Saturday night on TBS. It was taped, wait for it, December 13th of 1993.
Ugh.
So we're going backwards, I guess you can say. Anyway, we see the show is going to start. We're going to immediately go to the first match. It's going to be Thunder and Lightning versus Bob Cook and Bob Starr. We've seen Thunder and Lightning already.
We have?
I thought we did already.
They did an inset promo in somebody's match.
That's what it was. Okay. So remember, one of them is Jeff Farmer, who was the NWO Sting. What's the other guy's name? I forget his name. Not really important to the conversation, but they're a new tag team. And my exact comment was, these capes look stupid. But the question is, did they also look stupid if you were watching this in 1994? Like, I think it looks dumb right now, but how in 94 did you see this and go, oh, that's not that bad?
No, this is dumb, bro.
Okay. Yeah. So that answered that question.
I got a note that says, this is what's wrong with corporate wrestling. They want generic, replaceable cogs that are like thunder and lightning, but that shit doesn't draw because nobody gives a shit.
That is very generic. I mean, your mother could have thought up that gimmick. Let's give them cakes.
I mean, the truth of the matter is that these guys are built, but they're the more memorable look in the ring is the two jobber heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Cook and Bob Starr. I agree.
Right.
Who know what they're doing.
But when you have a corporation running wrestling, and boy, here we go, they want to be the star. They want to make the money. We don't want to pay the talent anything. We don't want to have good talent. We want to be the stars. Let's get Eazy-E in front of the camera.
I don't get this because the part that I see when I watch this is not like these guys don't know what they're doing, talking about thunder and lightning. Like, why this gimmick? Harper, what the hell was going on in 94 where that gimmick made sense?
It didn't make sense anyway. This is so bland.
That's why I'm asking, like, is there anything with this blue and yellow color scheme and black color scheme that with the capes that it ties into for 1994? Because, like, again, you know, and this is not the same thing, but with Glacier, when he finally makes a debut, we know that's based on Sub-Zero and Mortal Kombat, but it was out of place. It was out of place because that era had passed. I'm like trying to figure out what the hell went on in 94 or years prior where this, whatever they're supposed to be, thunder and lightning, I just don't get it.
Okay, Mike.
They look like two wrestlers that you would see on a sitcom.
Ooh, that's like, a good one. Yeah.
On like fucking Who's the Boss or something. Yeah. Thunder and lightning, and they're just two like, you know, jacked up guys with fucking capes on.
Mike, is it possible that they were like in Memphis and that was their name and they got there and they were just like, so what, got anything? And they're like, yeah, that'll do.
Somebody's going to answer that question because I do know they, you know, obviously Jeff Farmer's a journeyman. So I don't know.
Somebody needs to answer it.
It just,
now.
I mean, they put him over. It's not like they brought him in here to just do jobs. Like they try to like build him strong at first and that ain't going to last long, but yeah, here they are. And, anyway, Tony's going to plug the Clash that's coming up soon. We will be doing that on Patreon at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. That will be Clash 26. Doc, did you have a note for the ladies in the crowd that they showed? Because you usually do.
No, I'm trying to keep it classy this week.
Oh, great. Good job.
Yeah. They're cute.
Sure. Any thoughts on this match? This is almost the end right here.
They're the firebreaker chip. They're the firebreaker chips of high voltage, for all I'm concerned.
So I actually thought of high voltage when I saw these two, and Bob Starr almost lands on his head. I don't know what this finisher, I don't know what you call it. Watch Bob Starr. But I thought about high voltage when they came out, and my comment was high voltage was better than them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Kenny Chaos and what was the other guy's name? Anyway, I used to like high voltage. I thought they were good.
I thought one was high and the other was voltage.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Right.
Sure. All right. Thunder and Lightning win with whatever they call that finisher. I couldn't tell you what it was. Anyway.
It's called the
maybe because they're so corporate, it's called the performance review.
Wow. All right.
That's nice.
Well, Doc, we got to go to Sting and Brian Pillman.
Oh, look at Sting. What the fuck is he wearing?
I'll let
Michael Jackson jacket.
I'll let you explain it on the other side, but Pillman's got something to call Colonel Parker, so pay attention here.
Tonight's the night. When opportunity arises, what do? You jump on it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in your face, Rick Rude, as if you don't think I don't have a score to settle with you, and now you, Steve Austin, both of you, and Colonel Parker. Just try one time. I'm begging you to stick your face in. The Pillman man is going to take care of it. Foghorn, don't worry about having that poor man, Colonel Sanders, get up back by 11, because you're going to look awful good.
Foghorn. Colonel Sanders. I love it. I really do. Doc, thoughts?
I mean, it's all right. There's just not a lot of, they didn't get much time to like dig in, but
yeah, it hit 30 seconds. Foghorn. Poor man's
Here's
Colonel
28
Sanders.
seconds. Go out there and get over.
Basically, that's what they did him. All right, well, we come back from commercial, and it's Jesse, Tony, and Mean Gene. They formally open the show. Mean Gene mentions that Teddy Long is manager of the year. We did learn that on the pay-per-view, but not everybody would have paid for it. But we know that now, and we know that wasn't right because Colonel Sanders / Colonel Parker should have won. But anyway, Jesse and Tony want to know where Gene learned to dance the way he was dancing after what we saw him doing last week when he did a little dong dancing with Bagwell and Scorpio, and then we head back to the ring. Doc, remember that? Harper, remember that? Mean Gene was getting freaky.
I had a note on that, too.
Yeah.
They asked him, where'd you learn to dance like that?
Yeah, he had his moves down. Anyway, any thoughts on the opening, Doc?
You think Mean Gene ever danced in a hotel bar with some sister like that before?
Yes.
I'm sure he has.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No doubt in my mind. No doubt. And he enjoyed it.
What if I told you he was married?
That didn't seem to bother him during the pay-per-view of, what was that, Battle Bowl?
That doesn't, just making sure that didn't change any of our calculations. That's fine.
Well, we never said he went up to the room with them. We just said, you just asked if he danced like that with some sisters in a bar.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Dustin Rhodes taking on Bill Payne. Harper, it's your time to shine. Can you describe Bill Payne for us?
Is that a Jerry curl? That's a perm, huh? Wait, was that a record?
Hold on, I'm going to go back to him, and then I'll keep going. There's Bill Payne.
I guess that's a perm, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. He's
man.
He's not the only strange-looking fellow we're going to see tonight, just so you know.
Looks very white.
What's that got to... Wait a minute.
Wait, say, Mike?
You see, Mike?
I've had it with
sponsors.
I've had it with this white bashing.
This is why Casper Mattress left.
That's right. Yeah, it's Bill Payne. I don't know. I guess it's a perm. I have no clue.
I mean, shit.
That is not a record. That is a sign, Harper.
Oh,
yeah.
It looks like a record, doesn't it?
It looks like a poster that they put on like a piece of cardboard.
Yeah,
it's too big to be a record album.
The natural Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, I think that's a poster. Look how big that thing is.
Oh yeah, okay, I see the rest of it now.
All right. Like I said, Bill Payne's not the funniest looking fellow we're going to see tonight, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But, Doc, we got a quick match here. Dustin's going to win with the Bulldog, but what you got from it, if anything?
My only question is, why would you have Bill Payne have the same last name as Max Payne on the same card at the same time?
That's a really good question, but he's asking a good question.
It is a good question, but no one gave a shit. They were just going through the motions.
I thought it was airtight.
No, there's nothing airtight about this.
Okay. Damn it.
Hey, we passed the Rubicon of airtight
by a certain group of old timers that this shit was airtight.
No.
Do you remember the first time we heard that, Doc? And who said it?
Remember that?
Yeah.
I believe it was Tully on an interview or something. He made the comment. He was complaining about something modern. This is over 10 years ago. And I could swear it was him. And he goes, brother, we didn't, that didn't happen back then. Everything was airtight. and that stuck because as we started going through 85 and 86 and 87, we were like, yeah, that was airtight, brother. Like, it's funny because we're not being mean. We're just like, people say those things, but they romanticize it like nothing was, wrong when there were things that were not airtight.
Right.
Things airtight, brother. Well, speaking of airtight, Dustin's going to win with a Bulldog. No surprise, Doc. Any thoughts?
No, it was quick.
Yeah, I don't think they went 3 minutes.
This feels like the final bit of the taping where they've scraped out everything they could scrape out and we're down to like the leftovers.
Well, it would make sense because it's taped before the pay-per-view and it's not like they can really.
I know.
Yeah. do anything at center stage.
Which is really sad because last week was a really good show that you and I rated high and Harper shit on. But I mean, we enjoyed it. And then you follow it up and it's like, no wonder people don't come to our shit. We don't build on the momentum.
I mean, this is an inherent problem for back then, though, when you're recording stuff from December 8th and the 13th and you're presenting it, almost a month later after your pay-per-view. You got that problem.
You got to get to the point, and these wrestling companies need to listen to it today.
But you got to remember, go ahead.
I don't need just content. I don't have time for just content. Make something mean something every once in a while.
Fair enough.
I watched a shitload of Raw last night. I was like, when is anything going to mean something?
I mean,
now, they do a good job at the PLEs. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I just can't waste my time fucking consuming something that's going to suck.
Thank you. He will not get worked.
I will not get worked. That's like, Netflix. I don't give a fuck about Netflix. I'm not paying for none of that. I don't give a fuck if the Saints games on there or fuck that. You will not work me.
Yeah, but
I go to the bar and fucking watch that shit.
But the Saints games are different. You're going to be able to watch that on a local channel, so you can't even make that comparison.
I understand that, but let's just say for shits and giggles, they did do that. I still wouldn't get it.
Right, you're going to go to the bar and watch it.
I'll go to the bar, or I'll put a pirate hat on and be a goddamn pirate like Jean Lafitte and call up Phil Allen and get one of those fucking the fucking Amazon fucking jailbreak fucking deals.
He's gonna love that free plug. I don't know if I'd have said that over an air.
What?
I don't know if I'd have.
What are you going to kick my ass, Mike?
No, I'm not worried about Phil. Blast. He's gonna love it, but I'm just saying, wrong person here. Who?
Kayfabe, brother.
Kayfabe, brother.
Mike, you know what we need? We need to get Harper settled up with some kids and a wife. He'll be getting worked left and right. I will not be worked.
God.
Shit. Yeah, that's true, huh?
Oh man, I would worry about Harper hitting the Von Erich thing at that point.
You know how in video games you hit somebody and money falls out? That's what happens when you're a husband and a father and you leave the house. You leave the property and money just flies off.
I told Doc earlier today, I was like, bro, I don't like going outside. I was like,
people out there want my money.
You go outside, you're dropping money like it's nothing.
You know what's crazy is I was at Rouse's, bro. They got 2 packs of 7-Up products, 2 for $11. I'm thinking that's a real good deal.
No, it's not.
It just hits me like back in they used to be 2 for like $7.
2 for $5 at one point.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm not budging until we get down to 2 for $6.
Well, fuck, dude. You better go into a time machine.
I better drink some water.
Yeah. All right. Next match, Too Cool Scorpio and Bagwell taking on Pretty Wonderful, Mr. Warrendorf and Paul Roma. This is technically a rematch from Starrcade, except in reality, this match actually happened before Starrcade, but whatever. Someone is holding a Paulina sign, and Jesse is tickled, saying they must be referring to Roma since Orndorff is Paula. I thought that was kind of clever, Doc.
Yeah, I heard that.
That was good. I thought I had a timestamp at 1943. What the hell did I have here? Hold on. It says...
It's Buff Bagwell.
No, not that.
Has a small penis.
Whoa. It's not that. He has no right leg.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I look at it. There goes freaking
Is he dancing? What is that? To
the right of him.
Leave Ian alone.
Watch. There he is right there with the hat on. That's him, bro. Tell me that's not him.
That don't look like Ian, but okay.
The fuck it does too. Go back.
That doesn't look like Ian Riccaboni.
About the dude dancing.
I know who you're talking about.
That dude looks just like him.
Oh,
when are you going to get it through your head, Mike, that white people all look alike? And we smell like puppy dogs.
And you smell like puppy dogs? Okay.
It's like the clones from Star Wars, where they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of
the stormtroopers.
Instead of a Paula chant, there's a Paulina chant going to start the match.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, good for them.
Scorpio takes the heat. Tony is still selling us on this being a big tag match in terms of how the teams will be ranked.
Jesus, look at this one. I can't get. I mean, every time I see him, it's like I'm seeing him for the first fucking time.
Every time you see who?
You know who?
The assassin.
God damn.
That mask just doing it in for you, huh?
It's like a big pimple, and it just wants to pop. Look at that. Pop it. Pop it, Paul.
Bro, dude, his neck coming out of the bottom of that thing looks like a sausage just rolled around his neck.
God, it looks like a biscuit that's like busted open.
We said that. It looks like a can of busted open biscuits, his eyes and everything.
Damn.
It's a crime against nature what his face is doing to that mask. All right, Doc, what you got from this one, if anything?
How much longer does Scorpio have?
Not, let's see, it's January. I think he's gone in April.
Wow.
Because
we're gonna miss him.
I'm about to ask y'all something. Y'all gonna be like, oh no. Doesn't he leave and then, or like right before he leaves, I think the Patriot shows up, and then at some point Bagwell and Patriot.
Who's that?
Patriot start on
Patriot
tagging.
You mean former BTT guest?
Yeah, Del Wilkes.
Damn, he was on here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. For that must be like in the very, very beginning, huh?
That was back when Mike gave a shit and actually had guests.
Thank you.
Put some time into this show.
We're
at the one-man game for the 57th time.
Rod Price is back for his 43rd appearance.
He ain't been on the show in years, dude.
Yeah, because you killed his career.
That's right.
Right, I did.
The only one that survived was Big Daddy Yum Yum and Drugs Bunny.
And Big Swole.
When you say Big Swole at first, I was like, what? Don't ask me why. I started thinking about AEW.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
You do watch it.
We just need Tony to bankroll us. That's all.
Boy. Come on, Tony, bankroll us. We'll talk.
We'll do it. If you bankroll us, we'll do a kick-ass AEW show.
Oh, my God. We would talk so good about you. Yes,
man,
sir.
I can't tell you how much I love John Moxley. He's the best I've ever seen.
Sellouts. I can hear it.
I'll sell out in 2 seconds, bro.
Doc,
I don't give a shit what people say, bro.
Doc.
What an inspired decision to have
okay,
to
hold
come out
on,
to Wild
on. Here's a legitimate question while this match is going on between these 4 guys. Doc, how much money would it take to do a full-time AEW pod?
And get paid for it?
Yeah,
I'd have to. Well, here's the thing. I'd have to calculate what I need to retire, because you could say, "Well, I'm making this much money this week," but I'm at the point of my life where I'm looking at the end game. So I don't know. If I got guaranteed $1.5 million,
oh Jesus,
tax free,
for how long?
We can decide. I can do it
You're saying
till
a
I die.
year, or just like for the next 15 years?
I'll do it for the next 15 years. I don't care.
Fuck, I'll do it, bro. Fuck it, bro. I mean, we could watch Dynamite. We'll watch Collision.
Oh my God.
You keep putting on shows, and I'll keep talking about it. That's how this works.
That's right.
Can you imagine reviewing Dynamite and Collision every? Dude, you say that now, you would get a year, not even a year, 3 months into it. In off air,
Dante Martin, Dante Martin out there, and what? Who else? Who else is it? Ethan Page or
Adam Page
and all them guys, man. They're the best. Nobody runs a crew like Moxley.
The Hurt Syndicate.
And we'd have Dman on, and he'd be like, "Oh, bro, I've been watching. Don't let these fucking assholes fool you, bro. I've been watching this shit from nonstop for fucking 5 years now, bro. I mean, look at here, dog. 6 years, bro. I was never a Brooks guy."
Speedball, Mike Bailey. I'll put all them over.
Harper, if it's a D-Man coming on our AEW show when Tony decides to hire us to do it.
Yeah. I said, where's Jericho been? I haven't seen him about that. What's he on the band? He's on the road with a stupid fucking band or something? Fucking Mark. He's fucking Bruce Dickinson or some shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I got it, Mike.
Jesus Christ. All right. So
Doc.
that's
All I'm saying is, hey, Dong Croutons and AEW, they go hand in hand. Let's do this.
I'd do it just to talk to Tony Schiavone, man.
I don't need to talk to anybody but you two and put over this product.
No. I'd want to like have Schiavone on as a guest at some point. I got too many questions for him.
Whatever, man. I don't even need that. Just tell me who to put over, who we're blowing, and I'm on it.
Okay. Bunch of fucking marks. But bro, Harper, can y'all deliver a message to Tony for me? I mean, seriously. Like,
all you got to do is be on the air. He's listening.
Bro.
Why do you think we're trying to talk to him?
They got that 3 shows in a row in Chicago and that theater, yeah? I know they can't fill out the NBA arena, but fucking, what is that, like some fucking school recital looking shit?
All right. Scorpio takes the heat. Like I said, Tony keeps selling us on this being a big tag team match in terms of how the teams will be ranked. And Doc, what you got before we roll into the finish of this one, unless you got something else?
I was a little surprised at who won, but that's all right.
All right. Well, so we get a hot tag to Bagwell, and Bagwell comes in on fire. All 4 guys end up in the ring doing a little fighting. Bagwell is near the apron, and the assassin, some kind of way, finds a way once again to load up that fat head with the mask on it, and he's going to headbutt Bagwell. Ref doesn't see it. Pee Wee Anderson, that is. Orndorff then pins Bagwell, and the team of Pretty Wonderful pick up the win. Yeah, I mean, Bagwell and Scorpio, they were tag champs and wasn't for long. And now they get another loss here, so whatever. I mean, it's not the worst thing. But like I said, we get Assassin loading up that mask, which was something.
There's no room in that mask. That's bullshit.
Bro.
Yeah, what the fuck's he putting in that piece of loose leaf paper?
I got to give him credit, though. Did you see how he does it? He's been
doing it for 73 years at this point. Of course he knows how to do it.
But no, watch how he see how he holds his head and then pulls his head as far back as he can and then does it.
Yeah, for the visual.
Right. It looked great. Like, we joke
you
about...
gotta pull out the ether rag and show him what's up.
Bruh. That was one of the greatest moments in wrestling history. But anyway. All right. Like
Shake
I said...
it for the people so they can see it.
When he pulled that can of ether and that rag out, that visual was something.
What was the other one he did where he had the oxygen tank in the Iron Man match and he gave Dr. Tom the
I remember that.
That was great. That was good stuff. I forgot the excuse
it's
he gave.
It's stupid as fuck, but it's clever as hell. So that's what makes it great.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, he gave a good excuse too about it. I can't remember what it was. But it was good stuff. It was really good stuff. All right, well,
oh boy,
Harper, brace yourself for this one. We got the Shockmaster who's coming out. He's going to be.
I'm shocked he's still around.
Well, he is. He's going to be taking on somebody by the name of Otis Apollo. Harper, I'm going to pause this in a second.
He better be black.
No.
It's your time to shine again. Describe Otis Apollo for our listeners.
He looks like some big, goofy Italian guy.
I think he's Canadian.
You think he's Canadian? Well, I mean, he could be Italian. I mean, they got a lot of
and
Italians.
Canadian. He's from
Canadian.
He's from Montreal. You mean?
Yeah, this is.
So he's French Canadian.
He almost looks like a mixture of. Kind of like Scott Hall.
No. You know who? You know who he looks a little bit like? To me,
Colt Cabana.
No. In the face with the beard, he actually could pass for being related to. Oh God, the name's slipping me. Gary Hart managed him.
Al Perez.
Al Perez.
Yeah, a little bit with the beard.
No.
Yeah, with the beard and the
Al
hair.
Perez was a good looking guy.
I could see that, but yeah, I mean, Al Perez looked like he belonged there.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he looks just like him. I said in the face with the beard.
Oh.
Dude, did you see that? I had that timestamp. Watch what Shockmaster does to him in the corner right here. It almost looks like he shoves his crotch in his face. Watch.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That felt like a Me Too moment.
Oh, my God.
Let's cancel Shockmaster
Well,
for that
this
shit.
doesn't last long.
For real.
We're going to get the Shockmaster bear hug slam. Shockmaster's going to win. And Doc, I just want to know if you have any other thoughts before I go to this next thing that I damn sure need Harper's comments on. Look at this pinfall.
Let's hit it.
Why does he have this dude in missionary for the pinfall? I mean, look at how
it's easier to penetrate that way.
Bro, look at
this.
this.
Love is love, Mike.
Look at
get off his case,
bruh. Look at that.
I'm going to slide it in right to the top. Remember that Whitesnake song?
Feels.
Yeah. Smooth up in ya.
Dude,
See?
look at him.
That's
right
how you smooth
there.
up in you.
He looks like he just took a big thrust.
I know, huh? Feels like the first time.
Otis Apollo looks like he's been sufficiently roofied.
Okay. Doc, do you have anything to say before I play this next segment?
What's next?
It's an interview with the Shockmaster, but they show something in addition to that. Harper, I need you to pay close attention. You got your
I don't know what we're talking about here, but
okay. Let me just hit play. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay.
Well, I know this guy has been practicing his moves in the ring. The guitar needs a little work. Come on in, Shockmaster, if you would. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it seems to me like you're becoming a little more coordinated as time goes on.
Oh, well, Benny, me and G, I'm just excited to be here at WCW Saturday Night.
What a Saturday night. We've got a brand new year. You've got a big year coming up.
Oh, I got a big surprise for you, though. Even more exciting. My best friend in the whole world is going to come right here to WCW. He's the kind of friend that stands behind your back through thick and thin.
Oh, don't keep this. Don't keep us in suspense.
Let me tell you, he's the Super Shockmaster.
The Super Shock. I have been informed just before going on the air, if you would, Shockmaster, that we have standing by via satellite the man you referred to.
What was that? This looks like something off of a fucking Nickelodeon show.
Corporate wrestling, pal.
Man.
I don't know if y'all remember.
And the woman screaming in the background?
He looks like just as much of a tub of shit as the other one.
Yeah, this is just so...
He said, I know how the kids like you, but I don't care about that. Well, what a baby face move.
I don't know if y'all remember, we listened to some audio of him talking about the Shockmaster's debut. And he mentioned the name Super Shockmaster is supposed to be like a superhero type gimmick. So he mentioned that like as what was supposed to happen when he first came in. But I guess because he fell down, they abandoned that.
And they put the gimmick on somebody else?
No, they didn't put the gimmick on anybody. They just let him be the clumsy Uncle Fred.
Right.
But now they're introducing the Super Shockmaster, which is what he said that was supposed to be the original plan.
Man, this guy looks like, he looks like someone from a TV show. Like, okay, we need a wrestler. What's his name going to be? Super Shockmaster. Okay, this guy's got to be real big. Okay, I got the mask. Okay, perfect. We're going to put smoke behind him. The fuck, Michael? Why you make me watch this shit?
Well, you didn't watch it. You're watching it now, but you didn't actually watch it with Doc. So, Doc, what were your
Harper,
thoughts?
you play poker?
No.
Mike, you play poker?
I know how to play. I'm not a poker person. I'm not a gambler. I mean, so
yeah, me neither.
You know, I work too hard for my money.
Harper's not going to get work, so he can't gamble because that's a problem. But okay. Well, if you were playing Texas Hold'em and you got a 2 and a 7, what would you do?
A 2 and a 7, is that good?
Well, it's offsuit. It's considered the worst hand in poker. So what would you do?
You tell us. We're not poker people, so
Well, normal people would fold.
Okay, well, there you go. So you're
But
saying...
I would argue that WCW got a 2-7 offsuit when he fell through that stage, and they decided to push every chip in to the center and raise the bet.
Yeah. This has been my argument whenever it was you or Harper, I can't remember which one, would say, this has got to be a rib. I'm like, so you're going to rib yourself at that point? I mean, I get you would think you're ribbing him, but you're ribbing yourself at this point. Which I don't know how that's funny, because you have a national television program that you continue to roll this crap out onto. And God bless Uncle Fred, because in reality, when you hear him on shoot interviews, he's a good dude. Like,
I'm sure he is.
And they saddled him with this crap. And they keep pushing it like, I'm not a poker guy, but in a like it's a full house, and it's not.
Right. They're excited. We're rolling out ancillary characters to round out the stable.
Bruh, the Super Shockmaster. I got nothing else, man.
Yeah, this looks like a fucking cartoon.
Here's the thing.
They say WWE was a cartoon? Fuck.
Okay, is this worse than Trucker Norman?
Well, this is where you get prisoner of the moment syndrome. The thing is, Trucker Norm was worse. But that doesn't mean this isn't bad.
This is like they thought this up in 2 seconds.
But Trucker Norm is bad because we also went through Ninja Turtle Norman with Abdullah in the crew of Mike Rotunda. I mean, just think about that combination. Makes no sense whatsoever. We had Mike Rotunda, Ninja Turtle Norman, and Abby. You go to high school with him?
I get the feeling
Rotunda, and Ninja Turtle Norm. No, that was bad. That doesn't mean this isn't bad too.
I get the feeling that 94 is going to be the most polarizing year of this show that we've done.
I think I posted.
Because again, remember, there's Pillman, there's Austin, there's Steamboat, there's Rude, there's Flair, Vader, all these talents, and then there's this shit, and then you got the yellow and red coming in.
You didn't even mention Austin and Parker when you were talking just now, but yeah.
I said Austin and Pillman.
I know. I was thinking of Austin and Colonel Parker, though. Yeah,
okay,
I know. Too. I think, dude,
here's the thing.
You got to remember.
Let me just say this. I don't like Hogan.
We know.
Doesn't mean I want him dead. He's a real person. He had a real family. Don't want him to die. R.I.P. Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan. But if you think that's going to stop me from burying this shit in a couple of months, you are sorely asked mistaken.
Come on. Don't be that guy.
He's going to be that guy.
If we can't talk about wrestlers bad because they're dead, we might as well close up this show.
Well, the thing is, like, not talking about the Dungeon of Doom stuff. When they first introduce him, it's not like the worst thing ever, the way they do it. It's like, it kind of makes sense.
I'll be the judge of that.
No. I'm not. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about once he's there. I'm saying when he's on the set of Thunder in Paradise, which is a terrible program.
Come on.
And they do the thing where they go to the beach and they interview him and Flair's talking, and that's not the worst thing. It's once
they gonna blow up his boat.
It's once he's there and the Dungeon of Doom stuff and all that it's like, what the hell are they thinking? But we'll have plenty of time to discuss that nonsense.
Can't wait.
Right. All right. Any closing thoughts on Super Shockmaster?
No.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
going to take a piss after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep going. We're going to go to Ice Train versus John Stevens. It's choo-choo time with Ice Train. Harper, it's once again your time to shine. I want to get your thoughts on John Stevens that they're going to show here shortly. Got some sisters in the audience, too.
There they go.
That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Harper, look at this dude. Wait till they show him. Wait till they get a good look at him. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't know. This guy, I feel like we've seen. There he is.
Man.
Thoughts?
He's the produce manager at your local fucking grocery store.
Bruh, look at his wrist and hands. That's electric tape.
Yeah.
Look at it shining. He's got his fists and wrists taped up.
I mean, he doesn't want to get shocked.
I guess.
By the Shockmaster.
Sure. Jesus Lord. Doc, did you really go take a leak?
I did, but I'm back, and I'm gonna tell you this, and you're gonna violently disagree with me, but Ice Train is nothing more right now than a black Shockmaster.
Okay,
see?
I totally disagree with you.
Go there.
I totally disagree with you. That is not what Ice Train is. Although he surely did get rid of Thunderbolt Patterson quickly, huh?
Yeah. Oh, damn! I forgot about that.
If you move,
that's black on black crime.
Boy, Ducky Bozar's not going to like that at all. At all. That we disparaged Thunderbolt Patterson.
Toot Toot.
Yeah. Anyway, Ice Train Power Slam. He's going to get the win. Any thoughts, Doc? If anything,
he's the black Shockmaster.
Why? What makes you say that?
Why do you keep saying that?
Right. Like, why?
He's just big and bland, and then.
Yeah, and short matches to hide deficiencies.
Okay. Shockmaster doesn't have deficiencies. He's just being booked bad.
Yeah.
His whole character is a deficiency.
Well, I agree the character is, but he's a good wrestler. Ice Train, he's
a good wrestler?
He's still learning. He's still young. And he don't have Thunderbolt now to guide him. All right.
That's true.
We'll continue. We go to the Clash.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know what to do if somebody moves.
We go to the Clash of the Champions Control Center with Mean Gene. Mean Gene mentions a few of the matches, including Brian Pillman will battle Colonel Parker, where the loser has to wear a chicken suit.
Sign me the fuck up.
Oh,
I want to see this.
It's glorious. Now, the loser's not going to wear the chicken suit, as I recall, on the Clash. The loser would wear the chicken suit on the next Saturday night that follows, I believe is how they did it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's something. Ron Simmons is going to battle Ice Train. Weeks and weeks ago, they had started a feud that kind of has gotten lost. So I guess they're picking back up with that one. And much more to come. We'll announce in a few coming weeks. Gene also plugs the hotline. Doc, any thoughts?
I will not be here for that Clash, just so you know.
Yeah, Mr. Yeah. Mean Mike Crockett will be back to sit in the chair of Doc. Can't wait. He's looking forward to it. He also told me.
I'm sure he is.
He also told me, I'm getting tired of doing these 2-hour shows, man. Every time you pull me in, it's like a pay-per-view or something like that. It's kind of true.
Well, Harper, if you would pick up the pace a little bit on your side and actually watch shows and have something to say, we wouldn't need to call Crockett in. It could just be the two of you.
That.
Doc.
I'm not getting worked.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, though? I never realized this until he said it. You through no fault of your own. This is just by chance. I mean, this wasn't planned this way for anybody who thinks it was. Crockett did Battle Bowl last year and this year. Well, it would have been year before last and last year, technically on dates, if you're talking about 92 and 93. Crockett had Battle Bowl both times. You didn't skip out. It just happened with Battle Bowl.
I am here every week that I can possibly be here. This is a work trip that I've got to go on. I would much rather be here talking about this Clash than on a work trip.
It was just by chance. So and then he got the back half of Starrcade, which, I mean, I don't feel bad for him there, but he was like, yeah, but I had to watch the whole thing just to do half.
Well, boo fucking who? When Hey, look, when you get a chance to get called in, do you think a relief pitcher down the bullpen's like, no, I don't want to come in. I got to face so-and-so. Get your ass in the game.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so I'm only doing one fucking inning? Fuck you. No, man, this is your time to shine. You want to be on a Buckham baseball card? This is how you do it. Get out there.
Okay.
Right, Mike?
Jim Ross always says it. You got to maximize your minutes.
That's right.
Very true. All right, well, we'll go to Harlem Heat versus Bobby Walker and Jason Johnson. Doc, Harlem Heat, there was somebody with a sign in the audience.
I forgot what it said. Harlem Heat, something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go back. There it is. Harlem Heat, Kane and Cole. That's all it says.
Yeah.
Doc, what you got?
Did you draw that? Did you draw that, Mike?
No, I didn't.
Okay, would you go to 5110?
What are we looking for? Audio or what?
Just some green wrestlers.
This mess up right here? Yeah. I don't know what Bobby Walker was doing right there.
Is that hard work? Is that hard work?
Yeah, that's hard work, Bobby Walker. It's weird because like Booker knees him in the gut and then kind of shoots him off into the ropes, and then Booker drops down, and then Booker goes for a leapfrog, and Walker stops, but then goes under him, and then doesn't hit the ropes, and then jumps and does a drop kick. It just
what's the odds? What's the odds that somebody said, "What the fuck are we doing over at that power plant? That's the shit we're getting."
Yeah.
It wasn't that much of a fuck up.
But
you know how wrestlers are.
It wasn't the worst thing ever. It just was
right.
But if you're Booker, that throws off your time, and you jump in the air, and you're expecting a guy to come under you, and he stops before he goes under you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. Whatever.
No, you're gonna love this comment, Mike.
What?
What?
I feel like this should have been quicker, and the Harlem Heat should have disposed of these guys in a more expeditious fashion.
Damn right. What were you about to say, Harper, before Doc interrupted
I think they should beat the shit out this white guy.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just
pummel him.
Call him Toby while they do it.
Yeah, nothing feels good, better than watching big black dudes beat the shit out of some little skinny ass white guy like this.
Hells yeah.
Okay.
I said that they would call him Toby.
Okay.
My name is Kunta.
Come see Mike.
Okay.
I got a question here, and this is a legitimate one. Why do Harlem Heat wear shirts?
Because they got fire on them.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Those guys are built like brick shit houses.
They're gonna have that for another couple months before they go to that the singlet that they.
That kind of
no, not the singlet.
Leathery, spandexy.
Yeah, like that pleathery, whatever leather.
I wouldn't even have had them in that, man. Those guys are fucking huge.
I don't know. I thought that gear was fine to me.
Ask Sasha what she thinks.
Okay. What you about to say, Harper?
What's her name from What's Happening died? You saw that?
I saw that today. Yeah.
Yeah, she died of breast cancer. Apparently, she's been fighting it for a long time.
R.I.P. Dee Dee. She was a veterinarian, apparently, too.
Yeah.
You got to love people that love animals, you know?
That's true.
Bro.
That's right. That's something we can all agree on. We can't agree on tariffs or skin colors, but we all love the animals.
That's true. Leave them dogs and cats alone.
That's right. Spay and neuter your dogs and cats.
That's
Bob
right.
Barker.
And make sure they got fresh water outside. If you're one of those people that's still in the fucking 80s that keeps their dog in the yard all day.
Harper, you don't understand this either. Mike, see if you agree. If it weren't for the adult male in my household, our dogs would go die of thirst within about 2 days. My full-time job when I'm not walking around the house turning off lights that have been left on in rooms that are unoccupied is to fill the dog's water dish.
That's a shoot. Make sure they got
every
food
time I
on.
come home from work, it's always fucking empty.
Yep.
And and it's like, okay, what?
Bro,
it's hard to fill that water dish when you're only thinking about yourself.
Dude, I don't understand it. Like it never fails. Every time I walk past that dish, it's like
empty.
It's barely got anything in it. And I look at the dogs and they look at me And it's
Like, help.
and there's like telepathy there that where they don't
Thank you.
bark or anything, but they look at me and they go like, "Oh yeah, thank God he's here."
One of
Thank God
mine,
the white
one
guy
of mine when
showed up.
I will walk at it. I will walk out of here. I will turn on the kitchen sink, and as I'm grabbing a cup, one of the three that we have
He runs.
will start talking to me.
Right.
Just start talking to me.
Right.
And get excited like I've got food.
It's the damnedest thing. I'm like,
I'm sorry. I didn't fill your water. I was busy turning off lights.
Yeah, I'm like, I
They
do
sleep
something.
in a bed with y'all?
Two of the three. The other one sleeps with Latrell.
Okay.
My
That's where I
mother-in-law.
draw the line.
My mother-in-law sleeps in the back on the bed with her, but like not on her bed. He's got a bed on the floor, and then ours he just most of the time he'll go in his crate. He likes sleeping in there. Like you don't have to put him in there.
Yeah.
He just goes in there and lays down in his bed. You don't have to close it.
Yeah.
But then in the morning, but he's got this thing, like when he goes out in the morning, because a lot of time my mother-in-law gets up before any of us. She's when I say up early, she's up at like 5, even on the weekend.
God damn.
Yeah, she gets up early. She'll let him out, and then he's got to come in the room with us after he goes. He's got a routine, but yeah,
They all do.
but yeah, man, dude, they look at me like, praise Jesus, thank God he's still
Yeah,
alive.
she sleeps behind the door. I don't fucking want the dog in the bed with me.
All right, well, moving right along. Listen to what Booker calls Mean Gene here.
Oh boy.
There we go. After they defeated Bobby Walker and Jason Johnson.
Continuing to be on a tear here at World Championship Wrestling.
Hey, to tell you something, little man, I don't care what your name is, but all these chump little boy tag teams, Cactus Jack, Max Payne, Too Cold Bagwell, you're trying to make a name to go to the top, but you gotta come down 110th first, and you're not gonna make it. Like I always say, the moves you're making, the routes you're taking, is gonna lead to heartbreaking, and the Heat, baby, is not mistaken. Tell him, brother.
You know, Mean Gene, it kind of goes like this. To get some, you gotta want some. To want some, to get some. The Heat is bad enough to get out there, punk, and take some. If you know what I'm saying. So get two of them together, climb in the ring, come across 110, and watch what happens to you. Harlem Heat is the two toughest guys in WCW, and each one of these stupid idiots know it, you know it, and everybody else know it, and you can't stop them, punk. What? Yeah, like I say, when you come down 110th, the rats gonna be coming, the roaches might be coming, Harlem Heat gonna be right there, take on your punk straight down the hole, and you know what I'm talking about.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Cole
It was your pleasure.
The Harlem Heat, as I say, they are on a tear here at World Championship Wrestling. Unhand me, sir. I have attorneys. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with more exciting action right here. It doesn't get any better than WCW Saturday Night on TBS.
I just laughed when Booker called him little man at the beginning of the promo. I thought that was great. Little fella. What is it with this, man? We like insulting our interviewers. Anyway, Doc, thoughts?
I would love, but you talk about alternate paths. What if Ron Simmons ran a Nation of Domination for real with those two?
Yeah. You know, the only thing about this time period, they're not really good enough on promos yet.
Okay, so that was my point. They're, and I say this, like, Mike, you know, you need to back me up on this one. My note was their jive needs to be turned up. They're trying to do, I feel like they're trying to do what the white dudes want them to do and being black versus they don't need to go all the way to New Jack right now. And that's too far for this promotion. But they're not comfortable being quite themselves. Stevie Ray's a much better promo right now than Booker T because Booker's young. They got something. You can see it. You can see it from a mile away, but they haven't quite found their voice.
Yeah, I think in the ring they're actually a lot better than they are on the mic right now. Like in the ring when you watch them,
1,000%.
there's nothing that they everything they do is great right now. They are, I mean, they're not technicians at this point, but they are solid in the ring. Like there is nothing, like we've seen them in there with Stars and the Stings and the Flairs, and like they're really, really good. They do not mess up. They got it down. The promos, they're not there yet. So like I can see what you're saying, but that would have had to take a few years, and by that point Ron's gone. Now I guess you could do it with them, with Ron, and he just beat him mouthpiece.
The better move would have been to have Teddy with him.
Yep. Tell him, Doc.
Yeah, see, Teddy's
but
been
those shirts tied up looks bad.
But Teddy's doing, community stuff. So
right.
We're going to the game room.
Are we trying to draw money, or are we trying to be out in the community, though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're turning Ron now. I mean, Ron's basically turned at this point for the most part. I mean, he hasn't fully, but
I don't like their shirts tied up like they were. That looks Hooter girlish.
It looks stupid. I can't lie.
It looks feminine.
It does.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It does. I'm with you.
They are, and I say this somewhat in jest because you're going to give them the Rolex.
It's men on filmish, right, Harper? from In Living Color. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry.
Hated it.
But they're undeniable in the sense that there's talent there, and I don't just mean Booker. I've told you, Mike, in the last year how much I think Stevie has a really good sense of the business and things I've heard him say and the way he talks about different things. They're undeniable that they get it. It's just right now, and I say this a lot when I talk about Latrell in sports, they're like puppies with big paws. They're not quite sure how to get there, but they're going to get there.
Yeah, they got it in the ring. They just got to get better on the microphone. And right now, Stevie is better on the mic than Booker. As we say that, I mean, we don't see him promo a lot, so it's not like they're.
But Stevie's also the older brother, and that makes a lot of sense.
You know what I do wonder, like watching this back now, because I didn't know it at the time. As I watch it back, I do wonder, like, if they were worried about their spot, being that, Sid brought him in, and now Sid's gone. Not only Sid gone, but as of this, while there still are tapings where Colossal Kongs are there, I mean, they came in at the same time as Booker and Stevie did. So always wonder, like, I wonder in the mind of Booker and Stevie if they're thinking, man, the guy who brought us in and got us here is gone. Like,
that's exactly why you need to get back to having guests on this show, and you get the champ to talk to Booker, and maybe we get Booker on the show, and you could ask him that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's always
get D-Man on here.
Oh yeah, he would know.
Have D-Man interview Booker T. There you go.
D-Man.
That's a pathway to success.
Harper, give me D-Man's impersonation of Harlem Heat at this time in WCW.
Hey, Booker, I think they're good. I mean, it's obvious that they're green as fuck, though. But I mean, and you see the potential, and they got great size.
Never fails. Tremendous. Steve Regal defeats Larry Santo as we move along. Oh, man.
I've decided that I don't like Regal matches unless he's wrestling somebody that's a perceived nearby equal so that he can really twist them up. Like, he's not good at the squash match because the style he does is good at, like, dismantling people.
Yeah, you got to really know how to chain wrestle.
Yeah, dealing with him.
You can't just do not just the headlock takeover and to the head scissors and the.
He is a technician, man.
Yeah.
He's so good in the ring.
Think about all the ways that, like, his age, he would still, if he grabbed you in a hold, would just fold you up like a fucking pretzel.
Yeah, man. Thank God they made him a heel because he is so good in this role.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is.
It's going to get stupid with the Blue Bloods, though, isn't it?
I mean,
when they got Robert.
The Earl Robert Eaton.
Yeah.
You think it's stupid? I don't know.
I think it's dumb, but it on the other side it leads to Fit Finley, and Jesus Christ, that's just a shoot.
Dude, you can do a show a week just on that feud.
Yeah.
Those some bitches.
Just like we can do a show for you, Tony. I know you're listening. We're ready to come to AEW. We're ready to do Dynamite and Rampage and All In. And
don't have Rampage anymore. We could do Dynamite.
Oh, I'm ready to do we'll do the Dean Ambrose hour.
The Dean Ambrose hour.
We're gonna have the speedball minute where we gotta go through something like in a minute.
Harper,
I can't wait to hang out with Orange Cassidy.
Thinking of John Moxley, how would D-Man describe him?
Oh my God!
Does he like Moxley?
John Moxley?
Does D-Man
I
like?
have no idea.
Okay, well, make it up on a go then. Jesus.
Yeah, Moxley. I mean, he doesn't look bad. I mean, he's not built like Luger, but I mean, he's got a good physique on him. I just think he bleeds so much to where it's almost like you get tired of seeing it. You know, it takes the flavor out of it.
He's like a fucking pincushion.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, he bleeds so much he looks like Quinn when he got bit by fucking Jaws. But, you know, I don't think he's that bad.
All right.
He's the worst wrestler in wrestling today.
I need to get
John Moxley?
Yes.
Like D-Man.
He's not the worst wrestler. He's the most boring to me. Those are two different things.
Okay. He is the wrestler of all the... He, on the PWF 500 of who does Doc want to watch wrestle, he's number 500.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying.
I just don't get the faction because they look like regular people with the white shirts on.
It's the bro. This is, you said this years ago related to a certain tag team. And it's like when we were young, and part of this is because we were young, and we saw Ron Simmons or we saw Hawk and Animal. We were like, holy shit, those guys, if we were in a dark alley, man, like we would get scared. But nothing about those dudes, Moxley,
Mike,
the Bucks.
That's just the way it is now.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
That's just the reality of.
And I'm old. I'm old and have less muscle. I'm older and I'm weaker and I hurt and I'm still not scared of these assholes.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Harper. I'm making the point you made. I see guys like that, and Boogie, nothing about you says computer or technology to me. You don't.
Then I see a guy like Gunther that is Steve Regal, sort of.
Let me tell you something. Obviously, you get older and you're less scared of things than you were when you were younger. But I look at a dude like Roman or Gunther or Brock or...
Yes, sir.
You know, Jacob Fatu. And I'm not going to fold like I would if I was 12 years old. But at the same time, I'm looking at them going, all right, if I'm going to fight this dude, I got to figure out something illegal to knock his ass out. Because I certainly ain't going to do it by regular
You're
means.
making a business decision.
That's
like
what I'm
Dion
saying.
Out on the corner.
That's what I'm saying. But when it comes to the Bucks or Moxley, I'm not thinking about doing something illegal to make sure I don't die in that fight.
That's nice.
You say the same thing.
I never said that once.
Stop coddling up these guys. You're not going to really get a show with Tony, Harper. If we would, I would have already backed Mike off and been trying to work on the negotiations.
All right. Well, speaking of negotiations,
make your papers longer, have longer scrums afterwards, do more content. We're here to cover it.
Speaking of negotiations, Doc and I are going to negotiate our thoughts on Pretty Wonderful here in the Assassin in this next promo because here they are and they got something to say.
By this capacity crowd on tap this week here on Saturday night. They're in love with these two guys, joined by their manager, their advisor, the Assassin. Please welcome Paul Roma and his tag team partner, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Gentlemen, it seems you're on a a bit of a roll these days, Paul Roman.
Well, that's right, Gene. And let me get to the point at hand. I don't know how many times we have to wrestle these guys. Too Cold Scorpio, Marcus Bagwell. They just don't seem to get enough of us, enough beatings, enough losses. I don't know how many. You have your calculator with you, Paul. It's hard to keep track. They've been beat up so much by us. And my wonderful partner right there.
Wait a minute, gentlemen. I don't think you've heard the end of Too Cold and Marcus Bagwell.
Let me just say this, Mean Gene, to all those 8-5ers out there that might can understand what I'm going to say. This team right here, there was a lot of preparation in it. It just didn't happen. And we have a goal. We have two goals. Goal number one being, we're going to be the world heavyweight, the world tag team champions. Before it's all over and done with, we will be. And if it means taking Salt and Pepper, Scorpio and Bagwell, if it means beating them week after week after week, then so be it, because it really doesn't matter to us.
All right, Assassin, maybe you can put a cap around all of this.
I've been stung by a bee.
Gene, you can see we certainly don't lack confidence. However,
You also don't lack any space in that mask, but we'll continue.
Come on.
We are not taking Scorpio and Bagwell
Better
lightly
work your
because
shit
these men are former world tag team champions, and they aren't Johnny-come-latelys. They earned it, and they earned it the hard way. They're very, very good. But in this rematch, we're going to be better. Some people say that they might be lucky. Well, we're going to go out in that ring, and we're going to create our own luck. The ultimate goal for these gentlemen here and myself is to win the world's tag team titles. That's what we're after. And once we accomplish that goal, the wheels are already in motion to accomplish the main reason that I came back into wrestling. And the people that I'm talking about know exactly who they are. And they are marked individuals.
All right, I've got a pretty good idea. I thank you very much, gentlemen. Stay tuned. We're back after this.
Shut the fuck up and go home.
Bruh.
He ruined it with that last part, but
yeah,
if the world titles aren't the ultimate goal, then what the fuck are we doing here? But I thought Orndorff was great because he looked for his calculator in his robe, which was funny. And second of all, he's been out here yelling. He's always pissed off about the Paula stuff. He was just calm and like the 9-to-5ers, the ham and eggers. I thought he was really good because it was a change of pace of the way he's been in the last couple of weeks.
At this point, he must have been wrestling now for about 15 years, or close to it, huh?
Orndorff?
I'd have
longer than that.
Said, would you go to high school with him? I'd have said 15, 17 years maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he's probably a late 70s guy.
I thought so. It's longer than 15 years.
I don't know. The first number that popped in my head out of nowhere was 1977.
Bruh.
I'm looking it up. We're all looking it up.
No, I'm about to comment. Look at that roll of fat just oozing out
1976.
From okay, so there you go. He's 18 years at this point. Look at that roll of fat just oozing out from the bottom of that mask, just trying its
You start
damnedest to
tickling
escape.
it, and he rolls over like a kitty cat on his back. Just
look at his mouth. He's like, burr, 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 burr. He talks like Greedo from fucking Star Wars. That's what his mouth looks like.
But he fucked up that promo. I'm sorry. Like.
Look at him. Look at Duck. Someone's a piece of bread.
What color is that mask, Harper?
Fucking
Grey Poupon?
Yeah, Grey Poupon. I was about to say like that like spicy mustard.
Look at that shot.
Dude, between the neck and the lips looking like Guido.
Just right there. Sniff these two fingers. Where do you think they've been? He's got a pinky ring on. What a fucking... Let's get to the main event.
Oh my God. All right.
How old is he here?
103.
Look it up, Doc. We're going to go to the main event.
I'm on it.
All right, let's go to the main event. It's Sting and Pillman versus Rude and Austin. Sting and Pillman hit the ring, and Rude and Austin and Parker just get the hell out of there because they want no part of that when this thing's getting started.
55.
Man, see, that's y'all in a year.
Shut up. Nobody wants to hear that from you.
So, if anybody's wondering why this was an hour-and-a-half episode that we're reviewing this week, the Hawks and Cavs played right after the wrestling that night. So
Brad Doherty's got to get his shit in.
John Concack and Dominique Wilkins got to play too. But Doc, I looked something up because I was like, I didn't know if Dominique was still there. This was actually the year that the Hawks traded away Dominique Wilkins to the Clippers for Danny Manning.
That motherfucker ended up with the Celtics at one point,
right.
too.
4 seasons later, Dominique would be out of the NBA by 98-99.
I saw Dominique a couple of times live when he played the Mavericks in the 80s, and it was a physical assault.
I told you that about him. I think he's an underrated player. And
he's the fastest dunker. Like, it was the speediest. Like, I just dunked on your ass, and it was violent, and you didn't see all the moves.
He was.
They got so many guys from that era that are like that, but because they didn't go to the championship and they weren't Jordan or Bird or Magic Johnson, no one just
the second tier of players. Sean Kemp, bro.
Yeah, Sean Kemp.
He would dunk on you, fuck a spare bitch in your town, and have a kid by her too.
Wow.
He had like 15 kids by like 17 women.
Wow.
What?
But when he dunked, it was a whole thing.
Well,
maybe we'll have a patron show on that. The NBA's unsung heroes. Me, you, and Latrell.
Oh God.
He knows a shit ton about those guys. Like, it's weird. Like,
that's great. I just couldn't curse around him, so that wouldn't be a good show.
Well, he's gonna curse around you, so you better get used to it.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's 13.
I just
dropping
don't want
them all.
Mrs. Doc clutching her pearls when I'd be like, that's fucking dumb.
He's going to say it to you first. So then once he says it to you, then it's okay to say it back to him.
Of course. Father of the decade over there. Good way to teach your kids how to be, respectful around
Harper,
their
when I was 13,
elders.
I was listening to Appetite for Destruction.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
And we all know what Mike had bitches out on the street by the time he was 13.
That's nice. Is that true? On Franklin Avenue?
He was peeling off them dollar bills with them
peeling
those fucking
off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Doc. Anyway, main event time. Sting and Pillman, Rude and Austin. With Colonel
Not a
Parker.
damn thing wrong with any of this, but it just felt like it was, like you said at the beginning, it's December. It's not Starrcade. These guys are all great. It's going to be entertaining to watch them, but it's not leading to something that's happening in January.
Yep.
And there's a sense of it I can tell.
Yep. That's 100% what's going on here. Tony does mention that the rules in wrestling used to be a lot stricter than they are now. WCW is looking for a commissioner to clean things up, and Jesse calls Tony an office boy. This somehow led to Jesse taking a shot at Bruno, which I thought was hilarious. You
don't take a shot at Bruno. Fucking A.
I got a timestamp here in my play. Here it is about this back and forth they have.
Your partner, he's got to come in the ring. Side headlock. The rules in this sport, and this is not really an indictment of referees, but the rules in this sport used to be a lot stricter than they are now. And because of that, WCW is actively looking for a commissioner. And I understand within the month of January, we will finally have a WCW commissioner to rule on things in the ring in championship matches.
Well, let me know.
Nice.
Tony, I know you're an office boy. You hang out at the office a lot at WCW offices.
I'm an office boy.
Now, you tell me, who's the odds-on favorite, Tony? What have you heard
Bill Watts.
in the office, sneaking around, in and out, into the closets, into the secretary room for coffee and all that? What is the talk there?
As the side headlock is applied, I've heard Red Bastien, and I've heard Ray Stevens.
Really?
Yeah. And so it may be one of those two guys. I've even heard Bruno Sammartino talk about, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Those are just possibilities.
of people they have batted around.
I don't think Bruno will get the nod. You know why?
Top of the head. Whoa, the pressure to the ears. Why is that?
You got to know how to read right.
That was messed up.
Should have said, I heard it's going to be Bill Watts so that we can say, bleep.
Well, I just find it funny that they went through this thing when Watts came in. Oh, we got to get back to rules, all these rules being broken. Like there was like
everybody, hey, it's 2025. We need law and order. Well, all the crime statistics say it's safer now than it was then. Oh, no, it's not. We need law and order.
Well, it's just funny how they're reverting back to this. It's like this was Watts' whole thing when he came in.
Right.
The whole thing was about.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, didn't he just do this?
Yeah, they did it because they had Ole. They were like, oh, we're going to make sure we get some enforcement in there. Ole's going to be refereeing. And then now.
Ole's too busy nailing the HR lady, so we can't. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. Was he, Mike?
Yeah. No comment. Anyway,
I forget her name, but.
Back to the match. We get a little dong dancing here from Rick Rude because that's what he does. There we go. A little thrusting. Yeah. That's nice. All right, Doc, any other thoughts before we go to the finish of this one?
Not really. No.
All right. So we do get a hot tag from Sting to Pillman. Pillman comes in. He's cleaning house. Pillman hits a missile dropkick on Austin off the top. And then Austin is pinned, but the ref is busy trying to get Sting and Rude out of the ring because, that's how it goes. And then Colonel Parker hits Pillman in the back of the head, and Austin is going to pin Pillman thanks to Colonel Parker's help. And we are out of time, and Tony Schiavone says, see you next week, everybody. And that was that. Doc, any thoughts on the finish and Pillman taking a pin, although, Colonel Parker getting
no time for thoughts. We're out of time, Tony.
So did you like the finish or not?
No.
I didn't care.
Oh, okay.
This is inning. I feel like everybody's out there eating innings this week.
All right.
And it will be reflected in my grades.
Well, speaking of the grades, that is the show. But before we go there and give out the grades, we need to rate it, hand out the Toot Toot award. But before we do that, become a patron at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. It is the only place you will be able to listen to our Clash 26 review coming up in a few weeks. That is tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. Not only will you get that Clash, you'll get the 25 previous ones, all of the pay-per-views, WCW pay-per-views dating back to 1985. And everything else, the JV Goon Squad shows, World Class shows, everything available on Patreon. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. All right, Doc, what are you gonna throw at the Harper first for the rating?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. You going first this time?
Harper's got this one.
Oh, go ahead, Harper.
Oh man, a C. I'll give it a fucking C to be nice.
All right,
to be nice.
An F and C to be nice.
Fucking nice. Yeah.
You go out, bust your ass all day, and then you got to come home and deal with this, and that's your reward.
You went out there, thumped your Bible, talk about your Psalms, talk about 3:16. Give it a C. Got it. All right, Doc. What are you gonna give it?
Oh, I know. Harper's a little bit rough here, but not too much. I'm gonna give it a C+.
I actually think he's right on the money. I'm gonna go with C as well.
Yeah.
I do like wrestling more than either one of you, and that is evident here.
No, there's stuff in here that made absolutely no sense, but I mean, they don't advance anything here, so it's just kind of hard to really give it anything better than
you're
C.
right, F.
No, I didn't say that. I give us an A for making it entertaining, but I don't want to toot my own horn to toot. So that leaves
we got in tariffs and black people and white people.
Okay, that leaves the Toot Toot and Rolex. I guess we'll go to Harper first. Who you got, Harper?
I don't know. Who?
This one's difficult.
Yeah.
Because nobody really stood out. Like, it's not like...
Right. I don't know.
So you're kind of giving it to the best of what was left.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Paul Orndorff.
Okay. I can go with that.
Orndorff?
Yeah. Orndorff.
Mr. Warndorf.
Yeah.
All
you ride me, and then when I get tired, you take over. I mean, what?
You know what I'm saying, Dutch? What did Dutch say? Get him, don't get me. I do now, but get him, don't get me. All right. Who you got, Doc?
I'm going with Orndorff too because it was that simple, looking for the calculator and then the ham and eggers and the 9 to 5. But man, I thought about giving it to nobody.
All right. Well, I'm giving mine to Harlem Heat because that's what I do.
know.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't think about
if
that.
You
right.
can have tariffs. I can have my diversity, bitch.
They can only kill affirmative action in so many places, but they can't get it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Harlem Heat, Toot Toot, Rolex in this bitch tonight. Got it? Thank you. All right. Before we get out of here, Doc, I don't know if you saw this. I posted it on X. Harper, I don't know if you saw it. I got a notification from YouTube. First off, if you're listening to this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button and post a comment what you didn't like about the episode, please. Evidently, it's coming soon. I don't know how soon. They're going to start translating the video in other languages. And my first thought was,
be great.
My first thought was, boy, in Harper's words, we some where you at MFers on here. How they can't transcribe our English. I can't even imagine translating this into Spanish, Mandarin.
God, I wish we
French.
had Silva still around.
I can't even imagine this happening. I cannot wait to see what it sounds like. Now, you just made a statement. You wish Silva was still around. Why do you say that?
He was just so the laugh mixed in with he would have thrown the robots way off with it the way he spoke. Not that it wasn't like.
No, I got you.
It just hit. He hit the way he spoke would have thrown him off. You two, we get Randy involved. Maybe get D-Man on the show. We can break the robots. Bro. This is our chance.
D-Man.
This is our chance to fight back.
D-Man will break the AI. Oh, bro, come on, bro. Hellwig. I mean, he wasn't first ballot. He's not a first ballot St. Peter guy.
All of a sudden, the servers start smoking and just blow up. That's what we need. We can save the human race.
I mean, Borden. He's a first ballot St. Peter guy for sure, but not Hellwig. Ain't no way, bro. I mean, he gets there, St. Peter's like, bro, what are you doing here? You got to make a trip to purgatory first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, Harper.
That's nice.
That's nice.
I posted that on X because I cannot wait to hear this thing attempt that.
Good luck, robots.
Yeah. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're listening on YouTube. Post a comment or two if you're listening on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget when you see the show posted on X, Twitter, whatever it's called now, Blue Sky, Facebook, reshare, repost the show. It does help the show grow, and it is greatly appreciated. Doc, anything else before we get out of here this week?
Can we please just fucking go?
Boy, you sound very happy. Yes, we can. Why don't you hit the tagline? Let's roll.
Bookie, biatch.
This is AI Eric Bischoff. No, I am not the real Bischoff. So don't work yourself into a shoot like these useful idiots in the wrestling media field. With that said, congratulations on making it to the end of this week's show. Don't forget to send your comments about what the guys discussed tonight to Luke Hawks on Facebook and on Twitter or X or whatever the piss they call it now. The rumor is Luke likes answering BTT fan mail. Also do the guys a solid by liking the show's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages. And don't forget to like and retweet or repost the show on all social media platforms. Lastly, become a BTT patron member where you get tons of extra shows. You can join at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. Until next week, piss off dipshits. How the piss do you people listen to these useful idiots? These dipshits think they're fucking funny, but they ain't fucking funny. And somebody needs to tell them that. This goddamn show needs more D-Man and less of dipshit, Doc, hard-boiled Harper, and this vanilla ice Snoop Dogg, mumble, mouth, Mills. You have to be an imbecile to find these three fuckers entertaining. Fucking clown show.